talking about Write or Die. If you've ever been in a WordNerds write-in with me, then you've probably heard me mention this program because I'm a little bit obsessed with it. Today I'm going to give you a tour and teach you kind of how to use it. Write or Die has a free web version that you can use, and they also have a desktop version that you can download. You can see here that I have the desktop version. It's a little outdated. I think they're on to Write or Die 3 now. But all of the versions that I've seen have looked more or less the same. The website's a little different, but it'll have the same basic features as what I have right here. We'll start right here in the middle. You can see that we have this slider bar right here. This adjusts your word count goal. I'll take that back down for this. You can see right here we have the number of minutes that you plan to write, and right here how many words per minute you need to write in order to reach that word count goal in the amount of time that you have. So to reach 245 words in 10 minutes, you need to be writing about 25 words per minute. If you have a set speed that you know you like to write, you can go ahead and lock this. If you feel like you can comfortably write 25 words per minute, then you can cap this, and then as you up your word goal, it'll tell you how long you need to write that much. You can choose from one of 3 different modes over here. I almost always work in consequence mode. So basically what this does is you start writing in the screen that it takes you to, and when you stop writing for too long, then you will hear these obnoxious noises, the screen will start to turn red, and if you stop for too long, they will show you something scary like a spider. You can change some of those preferences right here. So this determines what sound you want to hear. Well, you don't want to hear it, but what sound you will hear if you stop writing for too long. This determines what image you will see if you stop writing for too long. There are a couple other here. So this startle mode doesn't give you the warning of the screen slowly turning red. Kamikaze mode, I've never actually been brave enough to try, but my understanding is that when you use kamikaze mode, if you stop writing for too long, it'll slowly start deleting words that you've already written, and that sounds horrible. You can also adjust the grace period right here. So the way I have it right here, it gives you 7 seconds of not writing before it starts to give you these consequences. And this setting will look a little bit like this. Right. Okay, so I'm here, I'm writing. I'm just going to write some nonsense because I can't write it and talk at the same time. So I've written my sentence, I've got 6 whole words, yay, and now I am stuck and I'm just kind of staring at my screen. Oh no, it's turning red because I stopped writing. Oh no. Oh no, there's the picture of the spider. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so exit to lobby. That might be a little too intense for beginners, or if it stresses you out. There are a couple other things you can do that are a little less intense, but that still keep you writing. So one of them is to go to the stimulus mode, and in this case, you get, instead of consequences when you're not writing, you get these nice pleasant things that you get when you are writing. So right now I have it set to give me calming noises and a picture of the beach when I write, and if I stop writing, those will go away. So we'll try that one out. Okay, we'll go ahead and resume the previous file. I am still writing nonsense. And see now if I stop writing, and I stopped writing, so my nice picture of the beach went away. The final mode that you can choose is the reward mode. In this one you get to choose a pleasant sound and a rewarding image, and then set how frequently you want to be able to see these things. So it gives you little treats for hitting milestones. The way I have it set right now, every 5 words that I write, it will show me a picture of a cute critter and make whatever Fluttershy noises. I don't actually know. We're about to find out. Okay, and we will enter our little writing arena. Go ahead and begin a new file. Okay, so this is the last nonsense sentence I have to write. Oh, that was a terrifying noise. Okay, but there's a cute picture of a penguin. I don't think I will use that as my reward noise in the future. Right, so every time I exit to the lobby, it also sends me to this, which, if you're wondering what this is where Write or Die backs up everything I write in the program so that it's always there. You can set up a folder. So that's another nice feature that it has. There are a couple little other things that you can play with in Write or Die. So over here you can see that you can change some of the visual formatting of the writing arena. Down here is the victory mode, so there are different ways you can do this. None, basically, you hit your word count goal and nothing changes, you still get consequences. Relax, you ease up on the consequences, but they're still there. Rest will turn off the consequences. You can see that I have Celebrate on. That one turns off the consequences once you hit your word count goal, and it also gives you like this nice little da 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 da, so that you know that you've done what you wanted to do. A couple other little things, disable surrender, like literally won't let you quit the program until you hit your word count goal. And then typewriter mode, that's another one that I don't use very often, but basically what it does is it makes it so that you can't backspace. It might be a good option if you're a heavily editorial type. So that's Write or Die in a nutshell. As I mentioned, there's a free version that you can try out online. It will look a little bit different, but it has essentially the same features. I love this program because it really forces me to sit down and get words on the page. And over time, because I've pushed myself a little bit with the word count goals that I set, it's actually made me a much, much faster writer. So hopefully you decide to try this program out. Let me know in the comments if you do try it out and how your experience with it is. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, join us for a live chat this Sunday. Hope to see you there.